Hello, everybody, and we're back. I know it's been a while. I promised episode two would be here like a week earlier, but things, real life got in the way. But I have some news. I already played a few games ahead, and now we can see and we can catch up with what we've had so far. So let's get right into it. So obviously, where I last left you off was the last friendly with Hertha Berlin, right before the season opener against Tottenham. And in case you've noticed, we've had some pretty hard fixtures, um, and no, we didn't really get the results we wanted. But I think, as expected, off of Arsenal's squad, I think it was pretty decent. Starting off with a pretty big victory against our North London rivals. Um, Obviously, coming into the game, we were missing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is our main talisman. So it was always going to be challenging. But Alexander Lacazette rose to the occasion, and surprisingly, it's not ordinary that Rob Holding could score a goal, let alone two. But it was a great game. Obviously, it was at home, so we've had to. It was a great way to start the season. Then obviously, unfortunately, we had to face against Liverpool, and anytime you're playing against Liverpool, it's going to be a hard-fought game, especially in Anfield of all places. And we did come out losing, but the defense did have a great game. Our attack didn't do as much, to be honest with you. And then we had a Carabao Cup game, but it doesn't matter. I just played this. It's pretty uneventful. And we also came up against Man City, and this game was in the Emirates. But we were just overly consumed. It was actually 3-0 up until Nicola Pepe came at halftime and made it and tried to throw back a goal. But Leno had a horrible game, and our midfield tried, but we just couldn't do anything against him. Coming ahead to September against Watford, disappointing game. Even though it was at Vicarage Road, I felt like the team did pretty well. But our striker, our attack couldn't do anything up top. And obviously, you might be seeing a name that you don't recognize, but I will get to that, I promise. And followed up by two decent home results at the Emirates. Once one in the league against Burnley, and one in the Carabao Cup against Crystal Palace. So obviously now where we're heading up now is away at Newcastle in St James's Park. So for this episode, I'm just going to round up the end of September with the Newcastle game and start up the Leeds game on October. And by the time you'll meet me, I'll probably come up within the next month or so. So I'm planning to do this by like a 2-month basis. So I'll skip all, just like I skipped all of August, and except for the first game, and all of September except for the last game. So we'll probably do the same thing here. Last game of September, first game of October, last game of October, first game of November, and then I'll do Everton and Man United, and then I'll skip to Tottenham, and then we'll do a January transfer window and try to come up against this horrible schedule again. So the squad, obviously there have been some changes. Eddie Nketiah is gonna go out. He's gonna leave the club on a transfer to Valencia. I just didn't need him that much, and I'm not a fan, to be honest with you. So coming in, you'd see that we've brought in. These are obviously they came in from the club prior to me coming. So last time you remember me bringing in Isco, and I've signed Anthony Martial for £26.5 million. Obviously, Ronaldo coming in to Man United did make a big change, as well as Cavani and Rashford, as well as Greenwood coming up. So, I obviously didn't have a great game for us starting up, but it's going to take some time to get acclimated, and I think it's a steal for a 25-year-old French international. Still has a lot of years in him. I think 26 million is a pretty good. I'm not going to say it's a steal, but it's a pretty good buy. As for players leaving the club, I've cleared out side Kolasinac, Callum Chambers, Cedric. I've cleared out all this dead weight, in my opinion. I am disappointed to let Joe Willock go, but obviously that wasn't up to me. But yeah, that's the squad for now. And yeah, I think we'll from now on I think we'll just move on to the Newcastle game. This is the lineup we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with Martial up top. I'm giving him another chance. I feel like he just needs to play a bit more so he can get used to the tactics and get acclimated with the team. We have Aubameyang on the left. We have Isco on the right. We have Thomas Partey as a box-to-box midfielder, and we have Odegaard as a main playmaker. I've got Chaka, Tomiyasu, Ben White, and Gabriel and Nuno Tavares, which form our backline, and we have Benton obviously. Now, typically, I'm not a fan of playing Isco and Odegaard together. I would prefer playing Nicola Pepe, but I feel like some creativity wouldn't hurt. Obviously, Saka is injured, so it is kind of unfortunate for us. We have been riddled with a few injuries here and there, but they should be back within the 2-week period. So yeah, let's get into the match. Great save by Leno, but our defense is sleeping. Maxi almost gets the rebound. I think. Oh, he's gonna get checked by VAR. Might have been offside actually. Okay, the goal's been awarded. Never mind. Just screw me, I guess. Very disappointed by Aubameyang and Martial this time. I'm not sure if had Aubameyang been playing okay, I might have just subbed out Martial for Lacazette. But I might just try and swing Aubameyang up top and have somebody else come on the wings. Our midfield has been having a disappointing game. I think they've just been dominated by Matic. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's go on the tactic board. Okay, so what are our options? Our front four just isn't doing a good job entirely, so I think we need a complete overhaul. First things first, I'll bring on Nicola Pepe, and I'll have him play as an inside forward, try and create some space for us. I'll swap out Chaka and Partey. Partey's been having a great game, but I think having Chaka as a deep line playmaker and having Partey as a ball winning midfielder would allow Odegaard to just roam around freely. I'll have Aubameyang around, and obviously I'm not going to play Eddie Nketiah because he's sold right now, so I don't want to jeopardize anything. And I'll have Lacazette come in as a complete forward. That way, him and Aubameyang can swap positions every once in a while. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Hopefully it ends up fine. Hopefully it'll be okay. Let's assertively ask them to show me something else in the second half. Okay, second half on. Oh, he wants to say, okay. Well, to be fair, how many chances can you really give Aubameyang? He's not really fit either, so I guess yeah, so I guess we're just gonna bring on Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli is very electric. He has that ability in him. So I guess we just have him on, not team talk. I'm not really a fan of having team talks for substitutes. I don't think it does much. So now let's just hope Lacazette and Martinelli can get the job done. I don't specifically remember asking anybody to shoot at will. That was kind of strange. Oh, the ball hasn't come out yet. Okay. Sub's been made. Can play a bit more aggressively. Let's have a shout going on. Entire team. Demand more. Just very attacking. I think we just have to throw the kitchen sink at them. Well, unfortunately, we lost another point, and Nicola Pepe is taking him out. So even better. Penalty? Oh, it's a penalty. In the last dying seconds. You know, I'll take it. I wish I had Aubameyang, but you know, Lacazette is here, so okay, penalty awarded. Okay, now we have. No, why do I have Nicola Pepe taking the penalty? Set piece takers. No, penalties. Okay, he is the most composed. He is more composed than me. Okay. Let's leave it up to fate. To be fair, we didn't even earn this penalty. We haven't been doing well. Okay, Nicola Pepe steps up. He is injured. Let's go. Okay. Thank God we salvaged the point. It's quite the performance is quite disappointing, but you know, I'll take it. Baby steps. Obviously, he's the replay, surrounded by the opposing fans. The keeper dug the right way, to be fair to him, fair play. But you know, Nicola Pepe all day. I think now we can just sit back, take our point, and we can go home set happily. We have the Leeds game coming up as well, so that should be fine. Yeah, disappointing game by all of our starters, but the subs came in and did a decent job. I think it's disappointing even considering we were on top and having our chances. Yeah, I agree. It's quite disappointing having Odegaard and Escopé together, but we struggle to create chances. I think that is something we need to work on. I don't think I think. Oh, what? I hit 6.3. I didn't even notice. Okay, we are now back for the Leeds game. Now, hopefully, we're going to be doing a lot better than the Newcastle game. But good news is it's been a week, so you know the players can have a good look at themselves. And a lot of our players should be back into full fitness within a few days. Obviously, I'm not gonna be rushing anybody. Leno got injured in a training match. He's gonna be out for 3 days, 3 to 5 days. But luckily, we still have Ramsdale who can get the job done. But here's what we have for now. So let's just go for the suggested squad first. So obviously Tierney is back, so we finally have our full-fledged back four. Xhaka, Partey and Odegaard again. I don't think so. I am going to start Lacazette. He's earned it. He's played well so far. And as for Isco, I'm not entirely convinced either. I'll bring him on second half. I'll bring on Saka. Saka had a great game last time. I'll have him on as an inside forward, and we'll do that for now. I think we're gonna start with this. Okay, Tierney with the ball, lose it automatically. Great, just exactly how I want to spend the first 30 seconds of my game. But we get the ball back. Great pass by Aubameyang. See what Lacazette can do. Pass it back to Aubameyang. This is what I like to see. This is the connection. Okay, nice, great start to the match. This is the thing. I know our position might not be the best currently on the table, but we have a solid squad that's good enough to beat anybody on their day. Leaping header from Aubameyang just rises above all the defenders. Great goal. Love to see it. Even though the match just started, you know, we can't just be too hopeful. But as long as we can keep that momentum, we can come out with a W here. Oh, great goal by Leeds. Honestly, I can tell as soon as the pass went through, we were going to be in trouble. Great pass by Harrison. Wonderful finish by Bamford. Just couldn't do anything about it. Hopefully the team is starting to look a little bit lackluster, but it's still the first half. Obviously, there's a lot can happen. For example, oh my god, what just happened over there? You can't just skip past it like nothing happened, but okay. Halftime is 0-0. Let's see what changes we have to make here. Tierney is not doing so well. I don't want him to get injured again, so we did say we were going to ease him back in, so I'll have him play the rest of the match. Everybody else is playing pretty well. Aaron Ramsey obviously is a little bit knackered, but we keep things the way they are. I feel like the match has been going good. We just need to convert on our chances. Hopefully Aubameyang is handling well. Match load heavy, training light. we'll just, how about we just ignore it, defend the turn-ups to take it then, okay, let's be passionate about it, a little bit cautious, but second half on. So we come off with a point again, that is very disappointing. I am going to try, I am pretty mad that we let this game go to waste. Obviously Martial, another horrible game from Martial, pretty lackluster. Not the best start to his Arsenal career for sure. But we played a decent game. We just couldn't convert on our chances, and that's not up to our. It's not up from our attack. Our attack did a great job. It's just brilliant from the goalkeeper. Who's to say maybe if Aubameyang still played on, he would have made a difference. The last 5 games he's been playing well, but I don't see it. Where has he played well? I don't. He's played well against Crystal Palace, and that's it. I don't know where they get this from. In non-competitive games, that doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, I feel like that's as far as we can go for now. So we'll meet up in the next episode.